Welcome to the Paranormal Zone. This episode is called Death and Reincarnation. We're going to explore whether the end is death. Is it all over when we close our eyes and take our last breath? Or is there more? What is after death? Is there a place we go to until we find the next place we end up at? The Paranormal Zone is going to meet and interview individuals and experts on this subject matter. We're going to meet two interesting people. One, a gentleman who has had 9 near-death experiences. Next, a lady who is a certified past life regression therapist. And then we'll see what she thinks. And I'm going to get involved and let's see what we find out about my past lives. Whatever it is, we have a great episode in store for you. Stay tuned. Today on the Paranormal Zone, a gentleman by a very unusual name called Happy Yen. He's 58 years old and today, for the past 4 years or so, has been doing full-time on city and forest tours. I myself is very curious, why do you call yourself Happy Yen?
Okay, only the last couple of years I called myself Happy. A barber told me, hey, you have a number behind your head.
I saw the number, it's a number 10.
Now, I interpret it in this way. I have 9 near-death experiences.
Oh my goodness. Lucky you didn't call yourself Happy Cat.
Because of the number 10, I said, cat got 9 lives, I got 10. Right? I've already utilized 9. We should learn to live in the present. I don't know when I'm going to die. So, enjoy every moment.
So, can you tell me a little bit about your 9 near-death experiences?
I had a road accident somewhere, I think 93. Vehicle was traveling 120 kilometers per hour. Suddenly, there was a burst tire. The vehicle flipped, turned turtle, and I was thrown out halfway where the roof landed on me. That means the van landed sideways. The next accident was about a year later. We banged into a wooden bridge. And then after that, we hit a oil palm tree.
And the third one?
It was also a car accident. Somebody banged into the car while we were getting into the vehicle.
Oh, and someone came really fast. And so the fourth one?
I played 4-wheel drive in the jungle, and one day, a swarm of hornets attacked me. The other one is, while playing 4-wheel drive, after that I contracted malaria. In 1985, I was having hyperthyroid. I see a doctor. I took his medication.
Right.
Within a week, I got 2 heart attacks, overdose.
So it made your heart work too hard. Is that what the
Yes.
Oh dear.
The last one actually happens in, I think, if not mistaken, the year 2000. I went to take out my advanced diving license at Pulau Redang. Now, that time itself, when diving around the cove, that's where I felt something uneasy. I saw something coming. I turned my torch. I saw a shark open the mouth and the body turned. It's about 3 meters. So this is what has happened.
So you had 9 incidences of near-death experiences, which, let me recap. Diving related 2, car-related 3, 4-wheel drive
2.
Something 2, and
more 2 is heart attack.
And heart attack. Happy Yen had said that one of the reasons that he's inspired to do forest tours is that there is a lot of lessons we can learn in life.
Have a look at this tree itself.
Yeah.
It has collapsed. Am I right?
Correct.
Now, can you see some branches, the young shoots that comes up from the branch itself?
Yes.
What I'm going to share with you is in this manner. The past does not represent the future.
Correct.
Remember that. Okay? If today you fail in your exam as a student, does it mean you are a failure? No. Right? If you study hard, you will pass again. Now, always remember, have the positive thoughts in you, right? You have nothing to fear.
So today is about tomorrow and today is not about the past. So if you live in the past, you only repeat the past into the future. So you live in history. So now that you've had 9 near-death experiences, do you believe in reincarnation?
I've not even thought about it. Because you want to be happy, you got to learn to live in the present. Right?
Correct.
Just do what you want to do now. It's not the future, it's the now.
Your philosophy in life is live the moment,
Yep.
There are some religious teachings or religious schools that say that reincarnation exists.
Okay.
And that we can create the causes that can affect the reincarnation into the next life. Do you believe in that?
Why not? It's a kind of teaching, right?
Right.
Definitely it will cause something because it's always there is a action and reaction. Our human mind is very, very powerful.
Right.
Positive thoughts attract positive results, negative thoughts, negative results. And you think that it does exist, you will look forward to it, right? If you look forward to it, what about the present? We do not know the future, that's why our life adventure begins, right? So you live in the present moment, do something that is good and you are happy about it.
Okay, so living, right. So therefore, to emphasize your philosophy more, is living for the moment is not just living for the moment, but living the best of who you are at that moment.
True.
Creating the causes for a better tomorrow. So therefore, on that note, I am very grateful for your time and this lovely walk in the forest with you, and thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned, we'll be back.
So by logic, the mind operates like this, like a movie film strip. It doesn't break. So therefore, because you are thinking and cognizing now or perceiving now, you were around before. Let's say you're 50 and you go backwards to you're 10, 11, or 8 or 6, 7 years old, you don't remember anything. Just because you don't remember anything does not mean you don't exist.
The studies on reincarnation was pioneered by a psychiatrist. It's the late Dr. Ian Stevenson from the University of Virginia. So Dr. Ian Stevenson has collected more than 2,500 cases of children with spontaneous past life recall. When I say spontaneous, I mean that children who spontaneously, without other intervention, not through dreams, not through hypnosis, not through other methods, will just recall their past life. So a typical case will involve for children around the age of 2 to 4, and they started to make statements about their past life. So they may say things like, "Mommy, you're not my mom, you're not my dad." And the more convincing part is it's not only the memory. Often these children will also have birthmarks or birth defects which corresponded to the injuries in their past life that killed them.
I have always been interested in past life regression. So I am really very excited this episode to have with me Dr. Selina Chew, who is a certified past life regression therapist, among other certifications and qualifications. Thank you very much for being here with us today on the Paranormal Zone.
Thank you, Lee Kim.
I see that from all your certifications and your speciality is very much into the management of mind, body, spirit, and things like that. Is your work connected to the principles of Buddhism?
On the aspect of reincarnation, that area. But the way I see it is more a holistic thing. It is more on spiritual and not so much of religious.
Now let's kind of talk more about past life regression. What exactly is the academic explanation to it? Is it linked to reincarnation?
Past life regression is the going back to see your past lives. Okay, through your subconscious mind. And the basis is that there is reincarnation. So most of my clients who come in, usually they have relationship issues, and some of them, they want to find out their gifts and abilities that they had in the past lives, and they want to bring him back to the current life. For the regression, you need to go with the flow and just let go, and then you'll be able to see the images.
Correct.
You will see images in your mind's eye.
I think right now we should do what I've been waiting for, which is the actual past life regression therapy. Okay, so now I am in the room with Dr. Selina. We're going to start the past life regression process. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Okay, the reason that people come to past life regression is mainly for healing. The main thing is the lessons that we take back. What are the lessons that we have learned so that we don't repeat it in this life?
Okay, cool.
Okay, so just don't close your eyes. Just stare at my fingers in a very dreamy way. You feel your eyelids getting heavier, drowsier, droopier and sleepier. And when you feel your eyelids getting very, very heavy, you can gently close your eyelids. Now just relax the muscles around your eyelids. I want you to test those eye muscles by trying to open those eyelids. Try to open those eyelids. And you find that they remain very relaxed. And you find yourself going even deeper into this wonderful state of relaxation. Now, I would like for you to imagine the most beautiful place in the world where there are no problems and no worries. Can you find a place like that?
Yeah,
Can you tell me about this place?
it's a nice house.
It's a nice house,
All glass.
all glass.
It's on a hill,
It's on a hill.
and then the hill overlooks the ocean.
Can you hear any sounds in this place?
The ocean.
The ocean sounds.
Yeah.
So does this place look familiar to you? Have you been there before?
No?
Okay. Which country is this?
France.
France. Just take a look at yourself. How do you look like?
Blonde.
Blonde?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you male or female?
Female.
Female. How old are you?
20.
20. Which is your bedroom? Go to your bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see in your bedroom?
Nice big bed and big nice windows. And then all my clothes. Everything white color lah.
Do you live alone or is there anybody living with you?
I don't see anyone.
We shall move on to the next scene. So let's leave that scene now and move to an important day in that lifetime where something is happening. 3, 2, 1, move.
You can't get existence from non-existence. And existence can't become non-existent. So if it's existence, it's always there. Existence continues. And so at birth, we say this baby has come into existence. But you can't come into existence from non-existence. Existence would have been there, and it's continuing. So what has come into birth is a particular form, the shape of the baby. But it existed prior, possibly in another form, or possibly in a form that we can't physically see.
At the time of conception, when your mother's red cell and your father's white cell, that's what it says in the scriptures, red blood and white bodhicitta merge. Once these two seeds merge, consciousness has entered. Consciousness is free of taste, touch, size, and barriers. It can exist in something very small, it can exist without a body, it can exist with a body. It can exist in a huge body, it can exist in a small body. Example, you could have been an elephant, you could have been a whale, and now you can be a midget. The consciousness is continuous. On the basis of logic, on the basis of examination and debate, you can say that your mind does exist. And because it exists, it must exist at a prior moment. Because it exists at a prior moment, it must have existed a moment before that. Then all these moments, when we go backwards, you must have existed at a time of birth, and hence go backwards at a time of conception. If you existed at the time of conception, you must have existed prior to conception. There's your reincarnation.
Three, two, one, move. What do you see, hear, or feel?
Death.
What there?
It's a funeral.
Whose funeral is that?
My mom.
Your mom.
Yeah,
Where is it held?
I can't tell.
Okay. It's indoors, is it?
Yeah.
Can you see your mother's face?
No.
How do you feel watching this funeral?
Sad.
Very sad. It's just alone?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you recognize her as anybody you know in your current life?
My mom.
Your current life mom?
Yeah. With black hair.
Black hair.
Yeah.
What did she die of?
Old age.
Old age.
Yeah. People go behind the curtain to see her.
How old are you now?
I don't know, 30 something.
Okay. And what year is this?
67.
67. Let's leave that scene now and move forward to another important event in that lifetime.
The bakery shop that I opened.
Okay, you open a bakery shop?
Yeah, it's the opening day. It's a small little tiny corner shop.
Is there a name to the shop?
Moselle.
And people are coming?
Yeah. It's all flowers, and then there's cakes, you know, and bread. It's a cozy shop.
So you bake them yourself?
Yeah.
Let's leave that scene and move to the end of your life, to just a few minutes before you leave that lifetime. Where are you?
Lying in a bed,
Okay.
and there's a man beside me.
And who is this man?
Somebody I love.
What happened to you? Why are you lying on the bed?
Sick.
Sick? What kind of sickness?
Something to do with my stomach. I'm not well. Cancer.
Is it painful?
Yeah.
How old are you? What's your age?
45.
45. So what's going through your mind as you lie down on the bed?
It's time to die.
Are you ready?
No. It's just painful in the stomach.
Just painful.
It feels like it's time to go.
Okay. Just allow your consciousness to leave that body, to leave that lifetime, and go to a place of love and light in between lives. A place where all knowledge and consciousness is connected. What do you see, hear, or feel?
Light.
Light? Okay.
White.
White light.
Yeah. Just a very nice feeling.
You're under the light.
Yeah. Sitting down, you know? Like sitting down, like waiting for something.
Okay. Just imagine there are angels, spirit guides, or healing energies surrounding you. Ask them to release all the negative emotions, the hurt or the pain that have been lingering around from previous lives.
It's all very peaceful. There are some doors. It's like a corridor. But everything is like white. And it's like we're walking towards the end of the corridor, towards a glass door. And I'm asking, where am I going? He goes, to a place where you'll be happy. I don't want to be having pain in my stomach anymore.
So just imagine an escalator going upwards to your current life. And hop on to the escalator, coming back to your original age, time and date.
How funny. Oh my God.
Do you remember what you saw?
Yeah, everything was in white. The house was very nice. Something tells me I've been there before, I just can't figure it out.
Are you very close to your mother in the current life?
Yeah, and the same mother, you know. I mean, same looking mother. It's just that the one in the past life had long hair. Yeah. And the feeling I had with that person, that man that was by my side, I think when I was lying in bed before I died, that emotion with that man, I have a similar emotion in this life.
Yeah, so it could possibly be that person.
Yes, that's how I can connect now. But other than that, everything was white.
Yeah, because this is the first session. Sometimes you need to go through more sessions.
Yeah.
First session is just like learning how to drive, you know,
Yeah.
learn to navigate, maneuver inside in their
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
So it's like that.
Yeah.
The skills and that you had in that lifetime was baking.
4 or 5 years ago, this life, I was baking quite profusely at home.
Okay.
I was. It was just a sudden thing that I wanted to bake. I mean, don't ask me why, but my family had to eat every cake I baked.
What was the trigger?
It was a form of relaxation for me. It was weird. It was weird. So in concluding that session, basically, it's not always that things are conclusive with concrete information
no.
that you can link one and one, right? So what I went through or what I experienced, was that normal for a person first time?
Your first session was very good really, in fact, because you went in very fast. And you could feel the emotions. It was a good session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it doesn't always have to make sense, right?
No, not necessarily.
So on that note, thank you very much. After interviewing for this episode and actually experiencing a past life regression session, I want to ask myself, and perhaps you, is death the beginning or is birth the beginning?
Whether or not you believe in reincarnation, it's quite irrelevant because death is inevitable and birth is needed for death. So, is death first? Birth first? Which comes first? Interesting. Like I always say, what we see may not be real, and what is real, we may not see.